Hi, everybody. Dan Illman, Mike Beer, taking a look back at the 2021 Breeders' Cup Classic, won by Nick Sko. He proved the doubters, us included, wrong. He could get that 1.25 miles. Let's break from the gate in the Breeders' Cup Classic. Nick Sko, the number 5. We know he's very fast from the gate. Mike, were you surprised how easy a lead he made?
Yeah, I mean, this has a lot to do with, him getting the 1.25 miles, Dan. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, Nick Sko deserves some of the credit because he's a fast horse. And I feel like a lot of these horses, and you can just tell right here, first time through the stretch, Dan, nobody is going here. This horse makes the easiest of leads going 1.25 miles. All the build up to this race was what's going to happen when he takes pressure from one of these fast 3-year-olds. He took no pressure.
Race favorite Essential Quality in the Godolphin Blue just didn't look very comfortable on this track. He's in mid-pack. He's being shoved on by Luis Saez. He'll eventually stay on for third, Mike, but this race wasn't run to suit him.
It wasn't. He also, never really showed up with any kind of a strong run, though, Dan. He just, saved ground all the way. He was basically ridden along throughout the race. Even here, we've just turned into the backstretch. He's already under a ride. Just trying to hold his position down at the inside, and he never really makes his presence felt in this race. Overall, maybe he has a trip excuse. He just never, to me, he didn't run close to his best race here.
Meanwhile, Nick Sko is really loving life up front. He's about 2.5 lengths clear. Let's talk about Medina Spirit, who finished first in the Kentucky Derby in a 3-wide tracking trip. He's going to take his shot right about now under John Velasquez.
Yeah, not really even taking a shot now. They rated this horse right from the start. Never really tried to challenge the horse on the early lead, even though he looked like a horse leading into this race who was at his absolute best when he was able to make the front. He chased him from about the 5/16 pole through the stretch. Never made an impact on this race, but he did get second.
Nick Sko drifted off the rail, turning into the stretch. We see Hot Rod Charlie down towards the inside. He dove down there, looked like he had a big opportunity to finish second. He just faded the final 16th of a mile. Another horse that we were expecting to show some speed. He saved ground in the pocket instead, and just was kind of one paced at the end.
Yeah, he was. He did at least try to make a little bit of a run at Nick Sko around the second turn. They didn't go early in this race. You can go back and watch the start of it. This horse broke very well from the gate, but had no designs on going to the lead. They took a hold. They sat behind the winner on the lead. They, took a mild run at him around the second turn, and they were no match from about the upper stretch, and he got a little bit tired. I mean, I guess if you want to give him some credit, at least he tried to get involved, whereas Medina Spirit, Essential Quality, horses like that didn't.
Nick Sko received a 1:12 Beyer speed figure for his victory in the Classic. He completed the 1.25 miles in 1 minute 59 and 57. 10th lifetime win. Of course, he is now a 2-time Breeders' Cup winner, having won the Dirt Mile in 2020. It looks like he'll race once more. That will be the Pegasus World Cup earlier next year before going to stud. And this race pretty much slams down Horse of the Year for Nick Sko.
Yeah, deserving horse of the year after the campaign he wound up putting together, Dan. They didn't always run him in the toughest races. Brad Cox commented, earlier on in the summer after he was defeated in the Met Mile that he didn't think this horse was really a one-turn horse. And you know what? Maybe there's something to it, Dan. It's not the kind of stuff that I, tend to believe all the time. With Nick Sko, maybe it's accurate. This horse is way better around 2 turns. His speed just makes him so dangerous. And I feel like it maybe got into the heads of some of these other horses on the way to this Breeders' Cup because nobody wanted to take this horse on early, and they paid the price.
Let's take a look at the order of finish. Nick Sko, a son of Painter, gave 4 pounds to the 2nd through 5th place finishers, all 3-year-olds. But the 2nd through 5th place finishers, Mike, this has an impact on the 3-year-old division, doesn't it? Medina Spirit did finish first in the Kentucky Derby. He beat older horses in the Awesome Again, and he finished ahead of the other 3-year-olds in this race. Does that make him 3-year-old champion? Is it Essential Quality, who, of course, won the Belmont and the Travers? It's up in the air right now.
Yeah, it really is. I don't know if there's a real good answer to this question. Pardon me if I'm not, falling all over myself to give this horse extra votes for finishing second in the Breeders' Cup Classic without coming close to winning it. He might also, I guess it's worth pointing out at least, might also wind up being disqualified from the Derby when all is said and done. I don't know. He's not a perfect candidate, but neither are any of the others.
Art Collector for Mike Smith. He at least took a shot at these horses. The winner of the Woodward, he was up close to Nick Sko early. Just wasn't good enough.
Yeah, he really wasn't. He got up close where he wanted to be. Never looked like he was going to be a real factor in the race, and he got very tired on the stretch.
And Max Player, who came into this race, is a horse with a big reputation at 1.25 miles, winner of the Suburban, winner of the Jockey Club Gold Cup. He just couldn't get into the race, and I just don't know if the pace was against him or if was just not his day.
Yeah, he just didn't fire. I mean, it's worth pointing out that even with the back-to-back wins at 1.25 miles leading into this, he was still slow. He had to get faster on the way in. He clearly did not get faster in this race, did not break well, was put to an immediate ride, stayed wide around the track, and had nothing.
Taking a look at the prices, Knicks Go, a Maryland bred trained by Brad Cox, ridden by Joel Rosario, wire to wire in the Classic, 3-1, paid $840. Medina Spirit second, Essential Quality third. Knicks Go looks like your 2021 Horse of the Year.